At only 9 years old, Celine Tam stepped onto the global stage and delivered performances that stunned audiences far beyond her home city of Hong Kong. With a voice both delicate and commanding, she quickly became known as one of the most remarkable young talents of her generation. Yet her story extends far beyond viral videos and standing ovations. Behind the bright lights lies a complex journey shaped by discipline, family ambition, public debate, and personal resilience. From local competitions to international television stages, her rise was swift and unforgettable. However, early fame also brought intense scrutiny and controversy, especially regarding the role of her father in managing her career. Her journey is not simply about music. It is about childhood under pressure, expectations under the spotlight, and the courage required to continue singing through criticism. A childhood immersed in music. Born on November 22, 2007, in Hong Kong, Celine Tam grew up in a household where music was not merely entertainment but a way of life. Her father, Steve Tam, was deeply involved in music education and established a learning environment that constantly nurtured her abilities. Their home functioned almost like a private conservatory, filled with rehearsals, vocal exercises, and other young singers refining their craft. From an early age, Celine displayed unusual vocal control and emotional sensitivity. Recognizing her potential, her father adopted a structured and disciplined approach to training her. While some observers later questioned whether this intensity was excessive, there is little doubt that these formative years built the technical foundation that would later captivate international audiences. Music was not simply a hobby for her. It became her language, her comfort, and ultimately her path to the world stage. First taste of public recognition. At just 5 years old, Celine entered the children's singing competition Let's Sing Kids, marking her first official step into public performance. Despite her young age, she impressed judges with a maturity that seemed far beyond her years. Her tone was steady, her pitch precise, and her emotional delivery unexpectedly powerful. Audiences were astonished to see such composure from someone so small. That early exposure gave her more than applause. It gave her confidence and direction. The experience confirmed her family's belief that her talent deserved serious cultivation. From that point forward, music shifted from playful expression to focused pursuit. She began performing more frequently, refining her stage presence, and growing comfortable under bright lights and critical eyes. Each appearance strengthened her reputation as a prodigy and set the stage for opportunities that would soon carry her beyond Hong Kong. Growing up. Under pressure. Balancing childhood with a budding career was no simple task. While many children her age focused solely on school and friendships, Celine navigated rehearsals, vocal training, and public performances. Living in a fast-paced global city like Hong Kong added to the intensity, as opportunities and expectations both seemed endless. She learned early how to manage nerves, stay disciplined, and maintain emotional focus. Television appearances gradually transformed her from a promising local talent into a performer capable of connecting with broader audiences. Yet beneath the schedule and structure remained a genuine love for singing. Music continued to be her emotional outlet, a place where she could express vulnerability and strength simultaneously. Even as external pressures mounted, her passion for performing never appeared forced. This inner connection to music became crucial as her journey moved toward international exposure and far greater scrutiny. A defining moment on America's Got Talent. Her appearance on America's Got Talent in 2017 became the defining chapter of her early career. Performing My Heart Will Go On, originally made famous by Celine Dion, Celine captivated both judges and viewers from the very first note. Her control, range, and emotional clarity stunned the audience. As she reached the song's soaring high notes, the theater erupted in applause. The moment she received the golden buzzer cemented her as an international sensation. Clips of the performance spread rapidly online, gaining millions of views within days. Yet with that viral success came enormous pressure. Competing on one of the world's most visible talent platforms meant constant evaluation, commentary, and comparison. Though she did not win the overall competition, the experience permanently established her presence in the global music conversation. The weight of public scrutiny. With fame came scrutiny. As her popularity surged, critics began questioning the dynamics behind her rapid rise. Much of the focus centered on her father, Celine Tam, who acted as her coach and manager. Some observers speculated that the intensity of her training and competition schedule might be too demanding for someone so young. Online discussions debated whether she was pursuing her own dreams or fulfilling parental ambition. Rumors and accusations spread quickly on social media, sometimes overshadowing her performances. Allegations that her father exaggerated credentials or aggressively promoted his music school added fuel to the controversy. The narrative around her career shifted from pure admiration to cautious skepticism. For a child performer, navigating such public debate could be emotionally challenging. Nevertheless, she continued to appear poised on stage, maintaining professionalism despite the noise surrounding her personal life. Controversy and defense. As criticism intensified, Celine Tam publicly defended his role in his daughter's career. He insisted that his involvement stemmed from love and a desire to nurture her natural gift. According to him, Celine's passion for singing was genuine and self-driven, yet doubts persisted. Some competitors and local parents accused him of questionable business practices, further complicating public perception. Discussions about ethics in managing child performers became part of the broader conversation surrounding her fame. The controversy raised larger questions about ambition, parental guidance, and the boundaries between support and control. While apologies were issued for any misunderstandings, the public debate lingered. Through it all, Celine herself rarely engaged in the controversy directly. Instead, she continued focusing on her craft. Her calm presence and unwavering performances gradually reminded audiences why they had first fallen in love with her voice. Reclaiming the spotlight. Despite the surrounding controversy, Celine proved that her talent could not be overshadowed. In 2019, she participated in World's Got Talent, delivering a stirring rendition of Hallelujah. Once again, her emotional interpretation and technical precision impressed both judges and viewers, earning her another golden buzzer. The performance shifted attention back to her artistry rather than family drama. International audiences responded warmly, and her fan base continued to grow across continents. Online platforms amplified her reach, allowing millions to rediscover the sincerity in her singing. By consistently delivering strong performances, she gradually rebuilt a narrative centered on resilience and dedication. Rather than retreating from the spotlight, she embraced it with renewed confidence. Her ability to remain focused amid criticism demonstrated a maturity that extended beyond her years and reinforced her legitimacy as a serious performer. Using fame for a greater purpose. As she matured, Celine began channeling her influence toward meaningful causes. She became an ambassador for Room to Read, supporting initiatives that promote literacy and gender equality in education. This role reflected a broader awareness of her global platform and the responsibility that comes with visibility. By advocating for education, she showed that her ambitions extended beyond personal achievement. public appearances connected to charitable efforts allowed audiences to see a different dimension of her identity, one rooted in compassion and social awareness. Engaging in philanthropy also helped reshape her public image, emphasizing growth and independence. Rather than being defined solely by childhood fame or controversy, she began crafting a narrative of purpose. This evolution signaled that her journey was no longer just about extraordinary vocals, but also about meaningful contribution. Conclusion: a story of talent and tenacity. Celine Tam's journey illustrates both the brilliance and complexity of early fame. From a music-filled childhood in Hong Kong to international stages that captured global attention, she has demonstrated exceptional talent and emotional depth. Yet her rise was accompanied by scrutiny, controversy, and questions about parental influence. Through each challenge, she continued to sing with authenticity and determination. Her performances on major talent platforms introduced her to millions, but her resilience sustained her career beyond viral moments. As she continues to grow personally and artistically, her future remains unwritten and full of possibility. Whether she evolves into a global superstar or pursues a quieter artistic path, her story stands as a reminder that talent alone is never the full picture. Behind every powerful voice is a human journey shaped by ambition, pressure, courage, and the unwavering desire to be heard.